Greetings and welcome to the channel. Today we're looking at Saheeli Sublime Artificer, a pretty old commander now for this format, but one that I think still got legs. Every time you cast an uncreature spell, you're going to create a servo. So how do we abuse that? Essentially, you just want loads of ways to trigger this. You don't really want many creatures themselves. We have some incredible tools now in 2025, which allows us to do some really insane things. Firstly, Perforos is now here, so every spell you play pretty much gives you a 1/1, but also deals 2 damage to each opponent. And the deck is littered with abilities like this. We also have Chandra's Ultimate. If you get to the Ultimate, whenever an artifact enters, it deals 3 damage to any target, so that's pretty wild as well. What else do we have? Urabrask's Forge makes creature tokens that increasingly get bigger every single turn. Molten Gatekeeper lets you deal 1 damage to each opponent whenever the creature comes in. This is really good because it's an artifact that then Saheeli can use the -2, copy it can copy any artifact that deals damage like this by using a servo as a template, and then you're going to be dealing 2 damage to each opponent whenever something comes in. Spicy cards at World Waker Helm. If you create one of more artifact tokens, instead you create those plus a map. So things can get really out of hand. We've got Divine Skytech, which gives you 2 Thopters anyway when this comes in, and can get you more Thopters later if you've got max speed. Splitting the Power Stones is interesting. You can sacrifice an artifact to create 2 Power Stones and draw a card. Instant speed is actually kind of nifty. Some lower end stuff. Reckless Fireweaver. Artifact comes in, 1 damage to each opponent. Dowsing Device, whenever an artifact comes in, gives a creature +1/+0 and haste on a turn, which is quite effective. And then this can flip when you have 4 artifacts, which is really, really nice. Balmor can use the instants and sorceries in the deck to then give your whole team a power buff, which is really, really powerful as well. We do need a bit of card advantage here. We've got a stranger card, Sage of Latnam. Just sack an artifact to draw a card. That can be really nice too. And yeah, it's pretty strong. Witty Roadmaster as well is another effect that triggers whenever another creature comes in, whenever she's opponent. So you've got a lot of these effects that basically punish your opponent whenever you cast spells. Top end, it's not something that we're really going to get to that often because the format's so fast, but we've got Broodclad and Ovika, which can give us a lot of token generation, and it's just a really great way to finish the game out. It's quite fun. It's very different from a lot of the other decks I've made because you're really focusing on kind of just storming off and spamming the field with all sorts of weird and wonderful things. Third Path Iconoclast also makes artifacts whenever you play non-creature spells. This is just really good. I mean, the whole deck, it just feels really, really nice. So let's see how it goes today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Liking really, really helps the channel. Apparently, in 2025, the algorithm's changed. So I need your guys' help to boost my video's performance. If you want to help more, you can become a patron and get a custom video of your choice. Just follow the link in the description, go to the Patreon page and choose your membership level. And lots of different perks there. Take a look. You might find something you like. Let's get into the games. 2 opposing decks that are seeking to get as many artifacts down as possible. Could be an interesting matchup considering we are similar theme, different colours. How much toughness does he have? 3, so our Strangle does actually kill it. It's kind of funny how you can strangle a robot to death. I guess you... A magic EMP, whole Perforos, there's the best card in the deck, I think. That's going to be tricky for them to deal with, potentially. I mean, it's indestructible, but... Blue, okay. Are we going to get to go for Perforos next turn and go absolutely wacky and wild? Wacky and wild. Just tap out and do your thing. Esper Sentinel. Okay. Please don't have a counter for this. Nice. Nice. We get to resolve this. Okay. They probably have done exile effect. White-blue does have a shed load of exile effects. So it's good, but I feel as though Perforos has definitely weakened in the however many years it's when it first came out. What year was this? The original Theros must have been, what, 10, 15 years ago? 12, 13 years ago, I'm going to say. Back when these gods first came out, it was a bit gobsmacking because the removal just didn't really exist. Just like Theros was the first set that actually gave you Planeswalker removal. Heroes Downfall used to be a rare. Solemn Simulacrum comes down to play. Okay. Right. Let's go for Saheeli. And we're going to give them a card. But we are going to kill it. And yeah, so their artifacts cost 2 less. And the creatures cost 2 less, I think, because it's a dual type. Spells you cast that share a card type with the exiled. Ironically, it doesn't make the commander any less because it's white and blue. Key to the archive for 2 mana is pretty ridiculous, especially if it gets like a board wipe or some kind of de-spark effect would be annoying. But looking at Saheeli, maybe they have a kill spell for Saheeli. She just sits there kind of just chilling. 1 blue open, but again, they can cast loads of stuff. Okay, land is perfect. Fro's doing a good job here. So, if we have this guy copying this, then... Oh, wait a minute. Why can't we play this? That's really weird. I've got 3 mana. Why can't I play this? Some very, very weird thing going on there. Okay. I'm a bit confused by that. I don't really know what was... I'm not really sure what was stopping us there. But yeah, anyway, we got a land out of it, which is kind of cool. Ovika, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more land and we can go for this. Lightning Helix. I love the respect that Saheeli gets. Because she's an uncommon. But my god, do people want to kill her fast. Ristic Study here proving to be useful as well, giving us advantage. Oh, burn down the house. If they play another creature, it's very tempting to burn down the house. Wow. Definitely then. Oh my goodness, and a Prismari command. That is crazy. Target creature gets haste plus X number of artifacts you control. Wow, that is really quite nice. Okay. So just blow everything up. Or we can just kill this and the Semblance Anvil. I'm not really sure what the best thing to do would be. I think we kill everything. Because then it clears it paves the way for future creatures and Saheeli to come down. Because that would also kill the Saheeli. I think that's the right choice there. I mean, I would like to Prismari command one of these things as well. And annoyingly now, they've got this. Whenever this or another artifact dies, they get a Power Stone. So they're kind of ramping up. Why do they keep looking at Carrot Cake? Not really sure. Not sure what the biggest problem is, I think. Because these both technically give 2 mana, but what's better late game? Something that discounts stuff or something that just gives you 2 mana? I think seeing both is the problem. Ward 3, pay 3 life, but they've got so many spells. What's this got then? It's got no ward. Should I be concerned? Okay, let's just play it. See what happens. I think they're going to struggle to... If they don't have an answer for this, they might struggle. But again, they've got so much mana now. 5, 6, 7 with discount of 2 on artifacts and creatures. Teleportation Circle lets them flicker an artifact or a creature, right? Am I worried about that? I think so. Also, this is a cast trigger, which is really broken in this deck. I feel like we might have them by the balls. They can't even pay the tax to kill this guy now. Kind of surprising. Most Mendicant core decks I face are just really intense, but this one feels a bit kind of like light. So we get 3 tokens that deal 2 damage each when they come in. That's insane. And then she comes down.
You've never seen anything like this.
I think we're just going to attack in the air, then in their turn we'll use the Prismari command. If they have a farewell, I think we are buggered. But then, if they do have a farewell and they choose art, they probably wouldn't choose artifacts. Yeah, they wouldn't, because all their stuff would die. I'm definitely going to triple block that. So this attack suggests to me that this is some kind of board wipe attack. But we're going to get 6 damage. Actually, we can just kill them with a Prismari command. Yeah, because this makes 3 1/1s, which is 6 damage, and then 2 to their face, and kill an artifact. Alright, bring it on. So even if it is a farewell, they could just be dead without counterspell. They have Judgment. So make them pay for that first. 2 damage. 2 damage to them, and kill an artifact. 2 damage to them, kill an artifact. Actually, we get another dude, don't we? So that's another. That's 8. That's 10 damage this turn. Holy moly! And another 6. Broken. Is it broken? It's kind of broken, right? You just win the game from just getting any other. This is so crazy. Love it. All right, let's give this a go. We have 1 removal piece for the Lowness. I'm hoping that's enough. And Song of Totem Tons is just a win con eventually. It doesn't synergize with artifact side of things in the deck, but it's still good. Prismari command, I like that a lot as well, because it's got 2 toughness. I think that's nice. Saheeli. Saheeli. Tap a creature, add mana. I'm in no rush to kill this. This is an inferior mana rock. Dork. So, I'm fine. They look at our blue mana, they think counter spells. Maybe we should have just... Oof. Weird how suddenly people start... I'm facing a lot of people using this card now. It's kind of unusual. I will kill this because I feel as though giving their Thopters +2/+0 is really strong. That's triple strike, really. Have a feeling the Baral's expertise might be nice as well if they start making investigate tokens. Oh, it's just very low to the ground. 2 damage, destroy. So 2 damage, destroy artifact. I mean, I feel like we're not doing that much here, but we are slowing them down. They're not applying any pressure really, so I can do silly things like take out some of their key pieces. I don't know. If we just had a conventional wipe, that would have been just so much better there, but... And they're going to go for it again. One mana up with the fetch land. Okay. So land would be pretty good, because then we can Baral's expertise bounce all of these things back. Is it the safe thing to do, though? Not sure. Outpost Siege, at this point, I think I'm tempted to kind of go for the Khans. I normally would go for Dragons, because then when our tokens leave, they deal 1 damage to any target. Yeah, I kind of need a bit of card advantage here, because I feel like Lowness can potentially drown us out by stealing our things. At least we have the 5 mana. Trophy Mage is going to search for an artifact that costs 3. I wonder if that's going to be one of the swords. Spawning Pod. This is Birthing Pod, but without the Phyrexian green. Okay. Sack a creature. Seek a creature with mana value equal to 1 plus that. Oh, they had so much mana to do all this stuff as well. That's a shame. Okay. I guess Seek is not as good as Tutor. So there is that. Land. Molten Gatekeeper. Okay, I think we might have to do this annoyingly. 1, 2, 3. It's not ideal. We just need a board wipe. I guess this is half a board wipe. We're getting rid of half their things. And they've got some kind of free spell. Free counter spell. I wonder if their game attack is deliberately misspelled. Soul Seer. Okay. We'll play the Molten Gatekeeper here. I feel like this is also a win con with the Song of Totentunts. So if we get Saheeli out, Urubas Forge, if all of these, I mean, it's difficult because our things might not all survive. But if they do, then we get some good things going on. When this or another artifact enters, you draw and discard. Oh my goodness, we need a kill spell. It's getting too many things now. Whenever an artifact, look at the top card. If it's a land, you put it in your hand. If you don't, put it in the graveyard. Okay, that's actually, for 2 mana, this is really strong. Uncommon, 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 common. Seeing some lower rarity things on their side. Makes a difference, I guess. Makes a change. Lots of things that tap to add mana. I wonder what the reason for that is. I'm not sure. And if I just get a board wipe, this would all be solved. I feel like everything they do seems to have some kind of triggered ability, which is nice. It's a sign of a really well thought deck. Deviant Sky Sketch. Land is fine.
What an interesting creature. Let's see how
I'm starting to wish I had the other mode of Outpost Siege here, but oh well. A bit more damage coming in. Song of Totentunts. I mean, I'm guessing if we resolve that in the following turn, we could do pretty well. But I feel like we're going to sit through a lot of thievery. Target opponent reveals you've non-land permanent. Oh no, called for 1 is a bit. If they had Haywire Might, okay, I'm guessing they're going to use that to kill the Molten Gatekeeper. That is a shame. That feels very, very predetermined. Like they really knew what they wanted with that, which is impressive. I think that's a really impressive play. Because my logic would be that knowing most people have like a creative or something which they would just use this for in their turn. But they distinctly went for a 1 mana thing, which is interesting. Are we scared of them stealing? The fact that this gets non-land permanents, anything, yeah, that could be quite scary. Look at the top 5, play something for free. And it says such a minimal cost of just tap as well. That is pretty scary. Volatile Stormbreak. So they're going to steal our Molten Gatekeeper. Oh, man. Yep, I think that's us gone now. They're just stealing our things and doing our... They don't even have... Well, it is slightly ironic that they got the Haywire Might, which could just deal with that. But now they've gone for stealing our win con themselves. So they're going to kill us with our own win con, I guess. Oh, no. And that's pretty much combo-tastic. So return an elf to untap a creature. Return an elf. Where's an elf? So they can return that to untap Lonus and do it again. So yeah, I'm just going to concede. Yeah. So if you don't know, why would somebody... It's just basically... It just combos with everything. They can use Lonus multiple times per turn. Sacking 3 or 4 the first time. And then return this to the hand. Sacking 3 or 4 the second time. So if they want to get like more of a spread through our deck, they can do that. Or they could just get a big card, top 8 with this. Either way, there was no way we would come up from that. It just spirals into chaos. But yeah, pretty interesting deck to face, and something a bit different for once. Right, okay. Opponent goes first with Bristly Bill, but we have the removal and we have a Ragavan, so I feel like we could kind of have a chance here. If they get above 4 or 5 toughness, it might be a bit tricky. Birds of Paradise. Okay, I think we're just going to go for Ragavan first, see what they do. So they're going to have 3 lands next turn. Family's home. Family chaos. Okay, it begins. Louis is probably going to run in a minute and do some crazy stuff. And of course it's a fetch land, which means it takes it out of range now. So what we'll do is we'll... I should have used that first. That was a silly misplay. Yeah, we should have just gone for Roaring Furnace first. Because it's going to deal 5 damage. That was foolish. This is the thing. Having kids, very distracting. Because even if they do that, then it's not enough for toughness. Although they could just easily just put a counter in the Birds of Paradise. Yeah, that was really foolish of me to not do that. Incoming. 3, 2, 1. Hello, darling. How are you? You got more toys? Every time you come, there's more toys. Wow.
It's good.
It's good.
Open it.
Open it.
Yes, big.
Okay, what is it?
Blockson.
Blockson?
Block.
Blocks. Wow. Where did you get that from then?
What?
From somewhere? That's very vague.
Daddy, get out.
Is it going to go all over the place? Is it going to go all over my room? Alright, there we go. Play on the floor then. Don't... Right, so another thing with high toughness. See if we can kill it.
Daddy.
What's wrong now? Oh, alright.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Some wooden sliding box with things inside.
Look.
Wow, put that on the floor then. There's about 1,000 pieces there that can go everywhere. Wonderful. 150 pieces that can get lost and get stuck in a Hoover and get stuck in a child's throat. Oh my goodness. Absolute chaos on the floor. Daddy, what? Right, let's go for Saheeli. Wow, that's very cool. It's like Lego in a way.
World yields to art, not pressure.
So they're keeping this fetch land, which is interesting. Oh, I guess they want to save it for the ramp. A lot of restraint there. Can we beat mono green? They can just replay the Bristly Bill there if they want as well, which is kind of annoying. Another thing to deal with. Okay, let's swing in and see if they want to offer something up for trade here. No. Wildness. The wilds. 5 mana up. Can't really do that much. I guess we can go for Prismara Command, 2 damage, make a treasure, then play Psy.
Daddy,
Yeah.
look at this right here. Look at this right here.
Oh, it's got a little wooden line, yeah.
It works
2
like that.
damage.
I got more. I got
Let's-
pink ones
so loud.
with 10. Daddy.
Why are you so
I got
loud?
I got pink blocks with 10. One missing for 10.
Is there one missing? Oh dear.
One with 10.
Right. Okay. So I think that was the right choice, because the Provisioner can just ramp them beyond belief. And now they're just stuck at 5 mana, rather they would have been at 6, 7, 8 mana potentially in the following turn. I mean, we still have to deal with a guy that just makes everything absolutely humongous. But I don't know. Calculated risk. I feel like Tyler's Provisioner is just absolutely rife to just go crazy. Okay, Railway Brawler, that's annoying. Everything's going to get even bigger. So now we're just really looking for massive creature removal. Draw extra cards. Forsaken Monument. Is that going to be any good? This does have trample. It does have trample. It's not good. That's not good, is it? Let's just go for the Monument. Because we make a Thopter, which is now a 3/3. And they're all 3/3s. Okay. Let's just see how good our defense system can be here. I mean, some interesting things going on. You guys can hear me. I apologise if you can't, because my boy is narrating everything he's doing with the wooden blocks on the floor. Wow. Like building his own Catan on the floor, like a Catan civilization, wooden blocks lining out things. Wow, they didn't actually do anything. That's kind of unusual. Wow, we're getting lucky here. I feel like they would have obliterated us.
Metal against my metal. Let's see who wins.
Last turn, playing lots of creatures. Ooh, Chandra, that seems okay. You get to draw a card as well. Nice. I guess we can always try Bristly Bill. Oh no, they can just increase the toughness of everything, can't they? Oh, that's not good. That's a 4/4. Yes. But now they can't block with that. But I don't really want to attack either. Yeah, that was foolish. Again, I'm not paying attention here, am I? Doubling the counters. At least it's not doubling the counters on that. That would be even worse. Okay, so they didn't do anything because they wanted to just double everything, I guess. Oh no, that's going to trample. I feel like our time on this earth is very limited now. So that's going to be... Double the counters is going to... How much is that? So, double the counters takes that to 8. So in theory, we kill that and we lose 2 things. Unless I've got any other way. That was a foolish attack of them. We're all making mistakes here, guys. It's all good. Mana drain. Okay, that's literally the most perfect thing we could have ever asked for. I think we've basically won the game now. We need 2 mana up. Annoyingly. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, I think we're just going to pass annoyingly. Because if we don't have the mana drain up, we could lose to something absolutely horrific. I mean, we still can, to be honest. But because none of their stuff has trample, I'm not too worried. And the fact that Saheeli can give an ultimate next turn, give all our artifacts +1/+1 is kind of crazy. They might dedicate some resources. They're going to go both at us. So neither of them have got trample. So let's just do that. Just jump them both. No damage coming in. It's okay. You've got toys on the floor, haven't you? And then we can actually also, because they don't have trample, we can sacrifice these 2 to draw a card, which is kind of nice. Again, with that trample on the side,
Daddy,
we can kind of chomp them for a while.
where's the cards?
Cards? It's a card game, darling.
Who's that red eyes got and that one blue?
Red eyes? Who's got red eyes?
And that one down there.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Tezzeret.
What's that on the top of it?
That's a crazy dude. That's just a crazy person.
Why?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Crazy dude.
Crazy dude.
Crazy dude.
Crazy dude.
Crazy dude.
Crazy dude. So we've got lots of crazy dudes now. Crazy dudes are everywhere, really. Yeah. Let's just spend this turn making our artifact even bigger.
What's that?
Now
What?
this This is
the
what I
white
call
camel.
an industrial revolution.
Say
I
what?
like the white camel.
White
What?
camel?
Yeah, there. The white on it.
That?
Yeah.
That's a robot. That's not a camel, darling. It is a robot.
Where's the robot?
Robots.
It's a robot white.
Hmm.
The robot white camel. It's a robot white camel.
It's a robot, yeah. So what happens if we tap this for mana then? What happens? We add an extra one for Forsaken Monument? No. Oh, it's not a permanent. Wait, whenever you tap a permanent 4 colours, add additional. We're tapping that for... I only give you 1. That's a shame. We do that. No, we need the mana up. Oh, we just wasted mana there. Yep, we just wasted mana. But I guess we're getting... I guess we're not wasting it because we're actually getting servos out of this. Basically making it very, very difficult for them to attack in with a Crater Hoof. But who knows? They've got 8 mana. 8 mana means crazy things. I can't believe I won that game. I really don't expect to do that. Given that I made mistakes twice and my opponent made a mistake. But also crazy family time. Infiltration mode explosion in the house. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.